everyone! We are playing the first game we've played yet of Age of Rebellion.
Dun, 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 dun.
Which is exactly the same as Age of the Empire, but set in the Rebel Alliance, basically, where you guys play rebels.
We're Webbles.
You're Webbles.
We're Webbles.
You're wascally Webbles.
We are Webble Alliance.
I've just spent an hour building a. After I've just spent an hour building a Sith Lord, I'm really upset.
Yeah, keep that on the down. We'll come in later with that.
That'll be later in the show.
Surprise Mary.
He's the diplomat.
That's right.
So, essentially, all four of you have actually created your own characters, and they're looking pretty good, pretty schmick.
Yep.
Maybe we could go into it really briefly, go around and say which characters we are playing.
I'm Rastos. I'm tall, 6'6". I have a sort of a conical shaped head that comes to a nice point. I'm green skinned, nice shiny. I have slits for eyes and slits for ears, and a nose like Voldemort. And I come from a galaxy, a planet far away. Yes, not a different galaxy. Obviously, that would be impractical. And I'm one of my kind amongst the rebels. There's not a partner that I meet. And I'm a fantastic pilot. Oh, yeah, that could be a long-term mission to meet my own kind.
I think you're also really good in diving competitions.
Yeah. That's right. And I'm good with a small pistol.
Cliff-top escape, special skill.
Yeah, stealth dive.
Cool.
Yeah.
Derek.
So I am Twinak. I'm a Celestin, which I believe is the co-pilot at the end of Return of the Jedi when in the Millennium Falcon with
the best Star Wars.
Empire man myself, but yeah. So I'm a Twinak. Twinak is my name as a Celestin, and I'm an engineer, and I'm a little bit highly strung, and just a little bit kind of nervous about everything.
Drinks like calf. What do they call it? Some kind of calf beverage.
Synthy calf.
Synth calf.
Some calf.
It's always
Some
synth
calf.
calf. Yeah.
Cool. I'm Bab. I'm a 21B surgical droid, and have since turned my skills as a surgical droid into a bit of a diplomat. So when I
Are you seriously?
Is that how you give us a robotic little twitch?
you're just gonna have to put me through an auto tune to give my robotic twitch, but no. He's got a lovely soothing tone when he talks to you.
Maybe go really low. Can you go low?
Of course I can go really low.
I'm
not sure if the microphone.
That's right.
I don't think you have the hair for that. Like.
Yeah, no. It's like I've had a haircut, so my voice has gone really high.
Murray's power does reside in his hair.
Yes.
So I'm a surgical droid turned diplomat.
Turned like slight warrior.
Yes, and then with nasty surprises, which is why he joined the Alliance, because some surgeries on some Imperials went slightly wrong when his sense of justice was wronged on the surgery table.
Oh, I like that. Very cool. I love it.
I'm now a diplomat.
We think your skills are more suited to the diplomatic goal.
We'll never do surgery again.
Nathan.
My name's Torik. I am I was a modder for Stormtrooper armor, like in terms of like third-party mods to make their visors viewable.
Nice.
And essentially, I took when some guys came back from a mission, I saw all the stuff that they were doing, and I was like, yeah, this is wrong. And then I basically used my skills for the Rebel Alliance. I basically have half a Stormtrooper helmet, so it comes down the breathing utensil of it, and I've got an open top and little visors come in. I've got a ridiculously modded sniper blaster rifle, and yeah, I just basically love to fight, but obviously have this awesome thingo but have a really weird voice.
In fact, you were one of the guys who suggested that Stormtrooper helmets are clear, so you can recognise if someone's sort of hiding behind them, and also that they put targeting mechanisms on the Stormtrooper guns. they totally poo-pooed those ideas.
Yeah. I also suggested they didn't have these are little slits that actually have proper viewing panels.
They're like, get out!
See, not tunnel vision, the whole thing. So that's what my third-party mods did. They were kind of like, the lenses.
And you got kicked out for that, didn't you?
Well, essentially I saw what was wrong and got kicked out because I was just like, and now I just mod stuff like weaponry and stuff, and I'm
You're
like,
a bit of a commando kind of character.
Yeah. So I'm kind of like, I know exactly what I'm doing with weapons and what to do tactically.
So you've got your eyes on Bab, I guess.
Yeah, because babe.
And you're human, yeah?
Uman.
What is the Umen? So, just to let everybody know at home that we are doing the Prelemian, which is the word I've been trying to practice, Prelemian Haul, which is the adventure out of the back of the book. And what I've done is I've modified it to kind of fit our play style, and also maybe if we get to the end, if you guys go to the last post-interview bit, we can discuss how we change an adventure. So we're taking a basic adventure and kind of mixing it up and giving it our own style and things like that. So stick around and drop stuff.
And drop.
Yeah, it'll be totes good. So we start with the four of you have been you recently joined the Rebel Alliance, and you're slightly disillusioned with how long it's taking for you to become the next Skywalker kind of celebrity. I mean, this is what you pictured when you joined up.
That's what the posters said.
That's what the posters said.
Join, now it's like...
Yeah, destroy your own Death Star. So you've been slightly... Yeah, you haven't been that happy about it, but you've been lumped into...
I'm still waiting for my dad to cut off my hand. I mean...
Yeah, where's my lightsaber?
I keep going to Dad, why are you
I missed out on being the surgical droid that reattached the hand.
Yeah, you're just off shift.
So you've been allocated to the cargo bay, where you've come under the kind of the guidance, or the benevolent guidance of a Bothan named Drobic Hoy. And
how does he say his name?
Drobic has I wouldn't say he's been a father to you, but he's really taken you under his wing, and he's been really nice to you.
Really?
Yeah, he's a lovely guy, and you hear stories from him all the time, and maybe you've gotten to the point where you're doing a bit of bitching about how you're not going up in the ranks and how no one's giving you attention and things like that.
I have unique skills.
And at that moment, that you guys are on a break, and you're all sitting around. There's an X-wing over here that someone stepped out of, looking absolutely amazing, and
we have to go.
Hair like Murray's, but
used to have.
Yeah.
He ripped off that helmet.
Referred to earlier videos.
Yes.
That's the one thing they've got, is this epic helmet that keeps you perfect. Yeah.
I could
Build a wind machine.
You could have built it, but you don't have a reputation.
I could totally fly that X-wing and shoot relatively small creatures on the ground in a tunnel.
Would you fit in that X-wing?
He needs a Y-wing or a B-wing.
The X-wing pilot throws you the helmet. Yeah, clean that up. Okay, it keeps working. He doesn't notice because he's too busy just strutting as he goes past.
Yeah, whatever. Red 7. Yeah.
So Drobic hands you all like a flask. He's got a number of them in his coat. They seem to be lined with little flasks with different kinds of liquors in it, and he gives you out a flask each and puts his feet up. He's in charge of this hangar bay, so he can pretty much do whatever he wants. Here, come and have a seat. Take a load off. Maybe you could clean that helmet later.
I grab the flask and take a big swig and say, "Oh, I'm just really frustrated with my job. I don't feel like I'm going anywhere."
Oh, this again? You've been whining about this for ages. Oh, sorry, Henry. Let me give you some oil.
Thank you. Much obliged.
You settle all that for
Just rubbing it in. At this moment, the droid drops and comes down with his hair all flicking.
Yeah, droid slow-mo.
And you're looking at the droid with the R2, you're just like...
Listen, if you're going to keep whining about it, perhaps I have something that I could throw your way.
Really? A mission?
Sure.
A mission. Maybe something that'll give you some the attention from those up higher.
This sounds very desirable.
I think we're ready for something like that.
Well, spill it, Drobic, spill it.
Did I ever tell you about my cousin?
Which one?
My cousin, Ron?
Is he the one that talks like you?
Was he one of the
All
old
of my species talks like me. Even the women.
Wasn't he one of the ones who got the plans for the Death Star?
That
Or at
was
least
that was
one
my
of the
other
many.
cousin, Andrew.
Oh, I remember Andrew. You would keep telling us about him.
Yes, well, as it happens, I haven't told you the sad story about Ron.
Oh.
Yes, my cousin died.
Really?
When I say died, I mean tortured. Tortured.
I have heard that many Botham spies died. Do bring us the information.
Well, coincidentally, did actually have some information. Happened to get it to me before he died.
Yeah, we just tip a little bit out.
Now, I should say Bothans, for those of you who don't know, have a quite animalistic look about them. And
They're really good at blending in.
this one looks slightly goat-like, just to say. If there was a way, it's slightly...
I put a reassuring
horns and-
droid-like hand on his shoulder.
Ouch.
Tell me all about your problems here.
Just like anesthetic. Well, I do feel a bit woozy.
Tell us what we need to know.
Great bluff.
You know you can trust me.
Of course. Well, listen. There happens to be rumors of a certain... have you heard of the Prelemian Haul?
The Prelemian Haul.
Prelemian Haul.
Is that like a part of your pituitary gland?
No.
What knowledge would that be under?
Scratches one of his horns. What?
No.
He looks over you for like medical.
No, we don't know. Tell us, please.
Yes, well, there's rumors of a secret Imperial convoy that goes past a certain area and needs to refuel. And my cousin, before he was brutally murdered and tortured and killed.
In that
In
order?
that order?
Yes.
They brought him back to life.
Yes,
That is
back
amazing. That's very advanced surgery to do that.
Yes, we're back to taking the wonders. Yes, well,
He was quite surprised as well.
apparently this convoy, this secret convoy, is stopping off at a certain station. Which station?
Which
It's like not going.
Which station was that?
Yes, it's Martel Station.
A station.
Martel Station.
Martel?
Martyr.
Martel.
Martel
The
Station.
Remduba system. If anyone would like to make a roll on any planetary knowledge,
I have got a core worlds.
No, I don't think you
I would like core worlds as well.
I've got Xenology.
I'll give you core worlds, but I'll give you a setback dice and diff of 2, just because this isn't a core world.
Xenology?
No, unfortunately not. Whoa, that looks like
Yep,
success.
with a success with advantage.
Yeah, look, I've got.
Yep, Nathan.
Disadvantage. Disadvantage with fail with an advantage.
Fail with an advantage.
Yeah, so I know.
2.
Okay, you're definitely sure you got the spelling right on the name.
Disadvantage?
One setback dice. That's a black one. Yeah.
Black.
Oh, look at that. That's a nice.
One.
But lots of
success.
disadvantage.
Yeah, you know it, but you
No, you
really.
succeeded.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know a lot about it.
Massively
That's-
succeeded,
okay.
but you got some. You hurt your brain doing it.
Yeah, you wanted a lot, but you wanted there.
Yeah, let's say that.
Maybe
Maybe you've been there.
and something terrible happened there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
wanted.
We tried to leave that part.
Well,
of the
something
puzzle.
terrible happened involving a woman. This is probably about 10 years ago. A woman named Vala Prul double-crossed you on a shipment deal.
Double crossing is a particularly heinous crime.
I don't know what you're talking about. Were you talking to me?
I remember Vala Prul. She was beautiful.
She's seeing me, just grimaces his goat-like face.
She's a nasty piece of work. No, she was excellent with her fingertips.
I don't know. I don't understand exactly what you mean.
And I don't really
Ross, your
care
head's
to
getting a funny
know.
colour. Can you stop that, please?
What is that kind of appendage coming out of your ear? Okay, we'll just censor that out.
Yeah, it's just blurred.
Ben is now blurred.
Yes, Vala Prul happens to be the governor of Marshall Station and the planetary governor, of course, of Remduba.
Was she the governor when you knew her?
Yes, of course she was. No,
No?
she wasn't. No, she has risen to power.
Yes.
Through her evil, traitorous ways.
Exactly. For ruin.
So we're not to trust her then?
She's the one
Would you say
that
she
had
is?
my cousin killed, murdered, and then tortured.
I believe she was sleeping herself to the top.
Yes. Whatever that meant. Yes.
So, do
I
you
would
want...
take it as a kindness if you would make sure that her reign of tyranny
Did you just
comes
see?
to an end in the most embarrassing way possible.
I just power up my rifle. Sorry.
I let my surgical tools come out. I'll cut her clothing off. That will be very embarrassing.
No,
Simple, direct.
Humiliation.
Now,
my specialty.
the convoy that's going through is stopping off only for a brief time in order to take on mineral supplies. And the convoy, there is a special ship as part of the convoy. It's just like I would never say ship.
I just wonder if that's a special sip.
I thought it was
Put a lishbone.
I thought it was a bit of a microchip.
There's a special ship that has secret plans on board.
What kind of plans?
What's
Wow.
the ship?
My cousin, before he was killed, murdered, and tortured brutally, he told me that there were plans, coordinates, perhaps a computer of some kind which has information on new hyperlanes.
Excellent.
On which ship's it on?
Yes, well, I leave that up to you to discover. My cousin died and was tortured before that could happen. But
Should
if
we?
the rumors are true, it would see your reputation within the Rebel Alliance go up considerably.
How many ships are in this convoy?
Oh, I would say maybe 24 ships.
Is there any way that we can
Ships?
narrow the field, narrow the
I'm
search?
sure some smart people like you would be able to work that out once you get to the station.
I believe so.
Are any of these ships gonna be missed if we take one, for example?
Well, perhaps talented smugglers or pilots, if you have any amongst your group.
I'm good with it. Steering wheel.
Sounds a little kind of illegal, kind of shady, kind of strange. to
Yes,
me.
Rebel Alliance
Rebel
wouldn't necessarily
Alliance, you mean.
Well, I guess, but
We're the rebels of the Rebel Alliance. We can do what we need to can.
But hang on. If we're the rebels of the Rebel Alliance, which means we're rebelling against the Rebel Alliance, doesn't that... No.
We're even more rebellious. We're like teenagers.
My programming does not work. It's going
I'm not sure where my accent goes when it cannot work. It's getting...
we're like the Greens.
Oh no, this cannot be.
Oh, insert new programming.
New language protocol. So.
Well, you know how there's lawful stupid, we're chaotic stupid. I like that.
I have a ship which you may be able to take, which is not the greatest ship in the world, but
I can fix it
it.
up. I can fix anything.
What's it called?
I'll leave that up to you. It just came into my hands accidentally after my cousin passed away. not that cousin,
The other
another
cousin.
Man,
He died bringing some information.
Is it the Sesqui Raven?
I will leave that up to you.
I'm keen to see this ship and
what does
see
it look like?
We'll have a
I will
name.
be
We'll have a
flying.
naming ceremony.
Let me take you over to Docking Bay 94.
Isn't this Docking Bay 94?
Yes, he stands up and walks over. There is a ship there, which we don't even like to describe what it looks like.
What a piece of junk.
Is it the shape of a sugar cube?
It looks.
I'm leaving the description up to you. What do you want the ship to look
Oh
like?
no, it's.
Is it the shape of a sugar cube?
With two little prongs
Yeah,
outside.
two little rungs on the side,
Yeah.
and it's got a bit of a driving
Then it
steering
would
wheel in the
definitely
middle.
be the Century Swallow.
I think it needs to have two big engines on either side rather than the one that most of them have. Just two big chunky engines.
So that's the difference.
Of
They're
different
not actually-
sizes.
It's like an enclosed
Keeps going around in circles.
interplanetary pod racer.
Yes.
Interplanetary. So it's got those like
Two cables to its engines. It's got like a pod in the middle. So it's actually like a giant pod racer.
It's a chariot.
So it still has the gun pods. We had gun pods off the side. Yeah.
That is the Century Swallow you're drawing right
Okay, yeah, the Century Swallow. Is it like the Century Swallow? But it's a pod racer.
So
now.
it's
Yeah,
got-
so more like pod, wire, engine.
Yeah, that's great. I like that.
Yeah.
But that's the Century Swallow. Essentially,
No, the Century Swallow is that one.
No,
But
and
it,
so we'll make
it
it
goes in
sleek.
this direction, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
it goes in
No,
this
the pods
direction.
go that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes that way.
Engines there.
Yeah.
And we
Oh yeah, they pull it like horses. Yeah.
Yeah. And can I have gun ports at the side?
Probably one on the top and bottom.
Okay, top and bottom.
Dorsal and ventral. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think it's okay,
Nice.
cool. All right, so it looks
I love
sort
it.
of like a Star Trek ship
But
that goes backwards.
No,
I don't
like
like space travel.
Yeah.
Can I just point that out? I
You
don't
don't?
like space travel.
Well, I
I'm
think
a
you're in the
droid.
wrong-
You get like space sickness or something.
I don't like space travel.
They shut me off in space travel. I don't like it.
So it looks like an enormous pod racer. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Do a
So
very,
sort of-
very fancy.
Well, it's all yours if you want it.
Right, it looks ideal. I have driven similar vehicles on planets, and I could hit a small thing with my guns.
Well, she'll make 0.5 past light speed, so I'm okay with it.
Right, and she can do the Kessler run in 17 million miles.
And we beat that.
Look at
we beat
those
that,
quotes.
We beat that Anakin
Spot
boy in that
on.
pod race there on the planet.
Right.
Excellent.
Fantastic. How
All right.
big does it fit?
I'm gonna
I'm
go
just
on-
like this. You turn back, and I'm just like getting this helmet, just going. I'm ready.
Is it the X-wing helmet that got thrown there?
No, it's the half helmet.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm ready.
Excellent.
What are you going to call
Alright.
it?
It seats 3.
The Sesqui.
Shut down. Storage capacity.
I'm here. I'm in a little.
Yeah, there's
You're like sticky taped on the front.
There's a pilot and
Got a
two
finger
gunners.
I'm like
slots.
lowered into the engine.
You're in the R2 unit. You're just like.
And I'm like really tall in the R2 unit space going, I don't like this at all. I'm like, I'm very exposed. I'm very exposed on this engine. I don't like this.
The shields come off. You have to
It's
duck.
outside the shield.
You have to duck.
Don't like this at all.
Hang on.
Alright, so what are you going
How big is it? Is it as big as this?
It's about as big as a YT-1300, so Millennium Falcon size.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so as big as this whole big
Holy
room.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Is there some way to play chess? That's all.
No, well, they could, no, don't.
So,
You can fate.
So perhaps 2 levels?
Sure, let's say it needs some repair.
Uh-huh.
So it's got one side of the chessboard, yeah.
All right. Well, can I
That's the
can
one.
I just start to repair the
Yes,
ship? and just make-
that's the priority is probably the chessboard,
I
isn't
just,
it?
well,
Yeah, is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
no, I want to make sure that the engines run and just so that it's.
Cool, do you
it's
want to
gonna case
make
there.
a roll on your, yeah. And
Now-
You know the best thing is that if we're in space with
so
this
you're going to
design,
spend some time.
you can't fix the engines.
So are you going to spend some time on it? Just take your time.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Cool, I'll give you a boost dice and we'll give it to
I'm on.
difficulty 2.
I want one of these.
Difficulty 2. So is that right?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Not that I'll be any good at there.
Success.
So 2 successes and,
sorry.
Oh, not too good.
and one advantage.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
advantage.
All right, so yeah, you start repairing it, and it's actually an okay nick.
Okay.
The gun, the sections that are holding on the 2, what are we calling these 2 thrusters or
Engines,
something?
yeah.
Pods, engine pods.
Engine pods are the connectors aren't the most reliable thing in the world. Like a slight bump may actually shut one of them off.
Right.
But with a bit of sticky tape, a bit of gaffer tape,
I'm gonna get
you start
gaffer
to
tape.
you get it
Because
into
it's like the Force. There's a light side and a dark side.
Yes.
It holds well together.
and you can get it to a fairly decent state. Yeah.
I'm going to check out the control surfaces.
Yeah. Okay. So
What sort of interface is there?
there's something maybe like bananas, like Star Wars type bananas that have been stashed away somewhere underneath the console. So there's a slight smell in the air coming up from
It
there.
reminds me of my home planet.
I walk in, I'm just like, glad I've got the mask on.
It's like durian fruit kind of.
Is there a fancy touchscreen where I can shape and manipulate?
By fancy, do you
interface?
mean knobs and
Oh yeah,
lights?
we're talking old
Yeah.
school. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, so you can start, and it powers up, and then shuts down. It starts to power up. You have a sound for that?
Excellent, I do.
And I'm sitting in the left-hand side engine pod.
Oh, cool.
Okay, we're all.
The R2 unit area.
Excellent. And you've called the ship
The Sesqui Raven.
The Sesqui Raven, absolutely.
Sesqui Raven. Excellent. Okay. The Sesqui Raven, which you stencil on the side.
Hang
of the
on.
ship,
And
It's probably the newest and most permanent thing that on the ship, and will probably last longer than the rest of the ship.
Well,
Can you burn it? Can you?
yeah,
you
I laser burn in
Yeah, but like perfect.
Cool. Do you want to make maybe some kind of education roll to see how well that goes?
What do you want?
Education or something
Cool
like that?
well.
Education.
Intelligence.
Just intelligence. You
Intelligence.
This is a really important role, so it's really good that we spend some time on it. Education is the role, so if you can roll your education.
Cool.
If you have nothing for education, then like I said,
I've got nothing in it. I've got nothing in it as a
Diff one.
I don't know how to spell sesqui, so that's why it's a diff 1.
Okay.
I figure most people would know. Oh,
Ooh.
that's a fail.
No,
Fail with 2
no,
advantages.
nothing with an advantage.
Fail and 2 advantages. What's that mean?
So nothing with 2 advantages. So
It looks cool.
it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's like graffiti, where it probably spells it, but it looks good.
Can we also have Raven 1 and Raven 2 on the engines?
I'm not sure with a roll like that'll turn out too well, but yes. It would be like Jabba across the
Yeah.
Alright, the ship powers up, you guys head off. I'm going to get you to make a navigation roll, whoever's got navigation to, not to see if you fail, but more to see how
got 2?
quickly it takes your trip. And
Yep. So difficulty 2
sure.
and 1 intelligence, and I get a
What
plus
are you
1.
doing it as well?
I might as well.
Do you want to assist then? So, before you roll, what's your skill? In it?
Mine's 1.
1, so
I'm
then
the
you can
best.
change one of your, you can upgrade one of your dice, because Derek is skilled in it,
And I get plus 1 all the time on successes.
just because I'm awesome. However, in that case, that's a
1 failure and 2 advantages.
Yeah. Alright. You take the roundabout kind of way, but you get there.
Okay.
It takes you to the point where you're pretty sure your food rations are starting to get low, and the banana smell is starting to get really,
I'm
really
snickering
tasty.
from my engine pod.
It's starting to smell really good.
One evening in the mess, I go, I must admit I was distracted when we were talking about our mission. I was distracted by thoughts of Vala. What are we actually doing?
Well, we're going in and taking her out, aren't we?
Was there some information on a ship or
Yes,
cargo thing?
one of 24 ships we need to
One of
choose
the
and find one, and it's got some coordinates of a hyperlink.
And what's to do with the hyperlink?
We weren't told.
It just makes us look better. In
Hyperlane. So hyperlanes.
Hyperlanes, sorry.
So you'd be quite familiar with hyperlanes. Essentially,
As a pilot.
they are. Your character would be quite familiar with it. They're essentially the way to get around safely around the star systems. So there's the Prelemian Way, there's the Kessel Run, things like that. These are ways to get to places that are navigable. So if there is other ways that the Empire doesn't want people to know about, or if they don't even know about themselves, then it's possible that you can get to places secretly with fleets that
Which is what this
would be
fleet is
quite
doing
dangerous
to
for
get
the Empire.
to get to the planet. No.
Sorry? So whatever the information they've got on the convoy is information that the Rebel Alliance could probably use to their advantage.
The convoy is not a Rebel Alliance
Oh,
outfit.
It's an
No,
Imperial
it's an Imperial convoy.
Imperial
Ah.
convoy.
So you're probably not attacking Rebel convoys, because that
No,
really
we are-
wouldn't
would be
help.
bad.
We are the rebels.
We're not that rebellious.
We're not
there,
the
there are
rebels
people
in
who
the
are
rebels.
neutral in this war, right?
Yeah.
Unless
This is not
we're
this
all
one, but
supported.
Martel Station is under influence, but it sort of operates in a
A grey zone.
grey zone. Yeah, there is
Yeah,
Imperial
I'm
troops on there, but it's mostly
AKA
civilians. Cool.
Excellent.
Excellent. So yeah, you eventually get there. Martel Station, as you drop out of hyperspace, and you see it is just like a standard disk type station aboard a very grey, murky planet, and you see small cargo ships are docking and slowly taking off. It doesn't look too busy. It looks pretty lazy in this
Doesn't look like
area.
there's a convoy.
No. So
When are they expected?
that is.
I look at the email that we got sent.
You look at the email.
No, I just
It looks
Google-
like you've
Google
got
last
2
night
days
stuff.
to be able to find out what's going on until the
Alright.
estimated time. It's a secret convoy, so they won't even find exact details.
other than 2 days that we were told.
And we are
Roughly
supposed
2
to
days.
expose or embarrass Vala. Correct.
Or end her.
Dun dun dun. I mean, with my gun.
I think that's
I mean, with my
I
gun.
shoot her in the face,
I'll shoot her, then torture her.
just like his cousin. Excellent.
Isn't
I
revenge
think we
sweet and ironic?
We should head for docking bay 94.
Well,
Because that's almost guaranteed where the convoy will be docking.
Excellent idea.
Model station to unidentified cargo ship.
This is the Raven.
Do we get given any coordinates?
I couldn't really tell from the writing on the side of the ship.
Oh, hang on, let me just turn it to...
Do we get given any like
False ID.
false ID?
That would be something to ask the
Do we need
Bottom
false ID?
Spy.
Well, yes, because this is Imperial and we're Imperial.
You do have false IDs programmed into your ship. Yes.
All right,
Okay.
Yeah.
fire them across.
Cool. All right. Let's.
Yeah, from the engine pod.
I'm a
He's
computer.
all hooked in.
I'm a computer myself.
All right. Should I get somebody to make a skullduggery
I've got skullduggery.
roll to see how you've checked over them to see if they're the right ones that you think should be sent through.
So skullduggery is.
And so it's a diff of 1 because this isn't the most reliable station.
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With an
battle
advantage.
station to Raven. Raven, you're free to dock. What is the purpose of your business? Notice a suspicious hesitation.
We've had problems with our ship. and
Repairs. We're here
picking
for
up-
repairs and
We're picking up.
Yeah,
We're
sorry, is that your
picking up
co-pilot
food.
speaking?
Oh.
There's 2 people talking at once.
Sorry,
no,
getting
that-
suspicious activity here.
No, hang on.
You lie to them.
Okay. We're here to pick up food because our pilot's gone down the wrong path again.
Right.
Supplies.
Yeah, dock at Dock Bay 94.
94.
Okay,
Can
good.
you put us into 94, please?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so yeah, the ship comes through.
We go
and-
past all these empty docking bays. 90,
91.
89, 91,
93,
There is
95. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, really?
It's just 94.
Yeah, 94.
I land. Can I roll to see if I land stylishly?
Yeah, that sounds great.
It's like going to a
Alright, so
car.
can you take 2 setback dice and put it in there?
Oh,
Your ship's handling the black ones, so the ship's handling affects how well you do, and that's what they are. Oh, very.
So hang on, let's go.
Yeah.
Success with disadvantage.
With 1 disadvantage?
Lots of successful ones.
Yeah, okay, so you do land extremely stylishly, however, the ship.
In the
The ship
disabled spot.
creaks and groans and takes some system strain from the quick turn, and that little bit of gaffer tape just starts to peel on the side. You're like, This is it. And it comes in. The power cord sort of drops out, which is really good for you guys, I guess. And yeah, so one of the engines kind of drops to the ground just next to it. With the
Is it
gaffer.
the one on it? Is it the one on it or the other one?
Oh, 50-50 chance.
50-50. Yeah, do you want to make it odds? Odds it's you, evens it's not. Evens it's not, it's the other one. You go phew and wipe the oil off your robotic head.
Yes.
Excellent.
That was close.
A couple of customs officials come
What?
out,
I'm really sure that I can't
and a few of those small repair droids come over and look at the gaffer tape and start to unsure what to do because gaffer tape.
Hello, my friends. How are you all?
That high five.
Droid high fives.
And they sort of look around uncertainly and
nice. I shoo them away
they
and
head off.
yes.
Please forgive my friend. He likes to do his own repairs.
Customs officials come over to you and take your papers and sign it and give it back to you. And so there's some repairs needs to be done.
No,
And I look out there and I go, I assume so.
Well, you're going to be wanting to speak to Pask. He probably knows the best person to get you the right parts you'll need.
Excellent, we shall contact him. Is there a place to meet him or a communication?
Yeah, he's got an establishment just over down the corridor, 6th door on your right.
How many parsecs that?
Is it
Scratches his visor.
a cyberpunk disco establishment perhaps?
It is right next to a nightclub,
Excellent.
so you're gonna have to speak loudly.
Fantastic.
It's that with just.
Do you want to do a quick repair on it first, or just leave?
yeah. I'll have a go.
Cool.
I'll have a crack. Difficulty?
Difficulty 1. There was only one small problem.
He could even
That's
initiate the repairs and then leave the little droid.
He could, yeah. Let's see how well he communicates this to the droids too.
Alright.
So it's definitely a success, yeah, quite
Success.
easily with
Success.
advantage.
Yep.
Fantastic. Yeah, you instruct them, and they go gaffer tape. Oh, they put it on, and they start to
Does he get to keep with
Analysis.
advantage? Does one of the droids come with him and follow him around now? Like one of the little ones?
No.
Would you like that to
No,
be the
I
case?
don't. No, they make me nervous. They freak me out with
No,
things.
sorry, what?
Sorry.
Please.
I didn't mean to
I
offend.
put my metallic hand in. What?
I don't know if that's an advantage. It sounds like a setback if I give him that.
It's so
I think if he had a
good.
setback, I'd give it to him. But,
Yeah.
if he's nervous about it. But yeah, you get them going and they start fixing it, and it's all, you reckon you trust them enough to be
Okay.
able to stay with it?
Come
The
with
secret
me.
is to get as many NPCs to come with us as absolutely possible.
Cannot fodder.
Can I? Yeah. Can I do a sweep of the bay of Docking Bay 94 and see if there are any listening devices or
Yeah,
spy?
okay. Definitely,
I
you
don't
can
know what
wander
I would
over
use
to a computer. You want to just observe and see what's around the place.
Yeah.
Definitely. So you make a perception roll if there is one.
Yeah, there is.
So all the lingos are always
Cunning.
slightly different.
Cunning?
Yep.
Yeah, cunning.
Oh, I've only got one with that. What's the
Do
difficulty?
you want to take some time and look around?
Yeah.
Because that'll give you. I can give you a boost dice.
Yep.
To take some time. And well, are you looking for subtle devices or more like security cameras around the place?
Let's kind of go gross at the
All right,
moment.
cool. So let's say
and-
dip of 2 then.
Yeah.
Go for it. Oh, that is a nice roll, but you gain
evens.
a lot of looks from people, a few suspicious looks from some of the work crews that are around the place,
Okay.
and a few of them mutter to each other.
If you go like this, you're like, there's a camera! And there's one!
The work crews in this area, you notice, are a fairly suspicious bunch, and they work in groups. They seem to have insignia attached to different working groups, stay in different areas, almost like a prison, where they sort of stay to their areas and they look over each other, and they notice you and take you in, and you see a few of them muttering to each other around
Okay.
that.
Goodness me, keep
But
it.
yeah, you do notice that there are security devices around this area, more than you think would normally be.
Keep it
That's
subtle,
nice.
Twarnak.
Are any of
Find
them?
out.
Are there any of them new?
What'd you roll?
Even.
Yeah. So you rolled 2 successes or something?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Three successes.
Do you
and-
tell
They do
us?
seem fairly new within the last. Within you estimate. I mean, if you're going to observe them too for technology, you're trying to look at and see what kind of technology is being used.
We're trying to see if they're
Sorry, I'm
Imperial.
speaking in a more animated voice.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm trying
so,
to
do you see if there's any more? Do you want to look and see what kind of technology?
I want to
It's
see
the
if
end of the
they're
long year.
I want to see if they're Imperial or.
Yeah, go for it.
What's the difficulty on
The
it?
difficulty's going to be like difficulty 2.
Difficulty 2!
I love that they're on the floor.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, what did you roll? This is incredible. I don't know, I can't sustain
That wasn't it, was it? No.
They weren't involved.
They were involved.
So there's a success and advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you do notice that a number of them are fairly new and have only been installed. He's going to. No, he's okay. Installed in the last little while. Probably you estimate with some advantages there. You estimate that it was probably within the time of a certain cousin dying.
Dun dun
Dun,
dun.
Definitely
dun.
since last time you were there.
I think I should communicate to the droids and see what the droids
Well,
know.
do you
Since you've already
You-
poisoned the computer.
You got like this commune with your minions.
Yeah, I might sort of jack into one of the
That's not how you meant to do it. You just meant to buy a dream.
the droid. I'm going to communicate with the droids that are fixing the engine and
Yeah.
just to see if they have any information about what's coming up and what's about to happen. And
Yep. Okay, so you're going to speak to a couple of these kind of. These are the ones with like the one eye. Kind of.
Yep.
Yeah. They're not the smartest.
It's like,
thing in the world.
well, they're just if they've been programmed to expect
Yeah, sure. Okay, that sounds like a great idea.
convoys and
Is
things
it
like
one-
that.
Go for it. So this is
Of
what's your droid protocol? Yeah. I guess
Oh
this is-
my!
This is just normal talking to him. So yeah. Do you make just some kind of social role?
okay.
I don't feel like you're trying to hack into them.
No.
Social roll, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want to
alright.
make a social role of some kind?
Social?
Yeah. Like
Charm? Oh, I've got charm.
these
I've got
guys?
charm. I've got oodles of charm.
Well, you do have a South African accent.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like an accent, that's right.
Immediately makes
Yes, look
you
at me, I'm foreign and exotic
affable.
because I come from the southern hemisphere, wherever I'm from.
Yeah, that's
Off of
it.
planet.
How difficult?
Of Alderaan. I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, and different.
It's a difficulty of 1 because you are a droid.
I'm a droid, they're a droid. What are you expecting? Anything exciting?
Whoa, that's pretty good. Yep. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you find out that they have been recently serviced and polished and oiled and cleaned because they're expecting some kind of I guess, officials coming through to check on the maintenance of the area, and that they're expected in 2 days' time at 10 a.m. standard time, whatever that is, planet side time.
I don't like new people.
Oh dear, you're in trouble then. Is there any one of these ships that are expected that's going any more differently? Like they're all in this area?
As far as you know, this is where this is looking over every time yours. This is where cargo ships will go out to these large freighters. So no ship will dock with this. It'll be like tugboats, and others will take supplies out there. So it looks like if you're trying to get onto the ship, then the only way you're going to get on is to get onto something, a craft that'll get you to it.
A tug ship.
A tug ship, or a cargo vessel transporting raw minerals or.
I communicate that to my friends in my indecipherable South African accent, because I know that the people else around me can't understand what I'm saying.
Sorry?
Exactly.
Excellent, I didn't hear any of that.
I put on the translator.
Fail.
I'm going to have to make an incision.
Indecision.
Cool. So, anything else you guys want to observe or look or do?
No, well, I would like to head over to this Pask, his repair shop, but also I would like on the way there to see if there were any access ways or any other places where I might be able to hack into the computer system and find out a little bit more about the comings and goings.
Sure. There is a data terminal here. However, there are technicians working behind the data terminals coordinating tasks, ships going in and out and things like that. It seems like a fairly busy little area.
If I rolled a stealth, could I get into those?
Like there's two people standing there.
If you wore an eye patch or something, you might get
Perhaps somewhere on the way we might
with
find
a distraction. You reckon that might happen?
Yeah.
You might be able to. Sorry.
Or perhaps on the way to visit Pask, we may find a hidden room with a data terminal we could access more.
That's really
discreetly.
specific. Like,
well, it's the
next
door on the
door,
right, so there's like 5 doors.
Oh, is it
We've got
that
5
close?
doors on the right to try before that.
I go along. Is there any vents?
yes, there are. There are vents through here. Yeah.
No, I've got.
You go into stealth mode and you duck down and stuff.
Yeah, I just crouch and then I just walk along. I'm thinking about putting one of my smoke grenades in there on like a.
Yeah, something like that would easily.
And then we can remote those, can I?
Let's say you can put it on a timer.
Yeah, the fuse delay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can do that now, or you can go later.
No, let's do the past thing first.
Yeah, I hear you through my communicator go. Alright.
Excellent.
Okay, cool.
Follow me, you be my backup.
You strut down.
Yes.
Are you going to look through every door, which is only 5 of them?
No, I didn't realize it was so close.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. The thumping sound of some kind of like space age Star Wars nightclub begins to draw your attention as you get closer towards Pask's store.
Like this?
By the way, you can't see my yawning because of my half helmet.
Oh, cool.
Otherwise, if you
this
do,
is the problem we had with players and
if
characters being
if
different people.
If you break that, you're breaking character.
It's called laughing.
Laughing it up. So, the music starts to get louder. You're expecting some kind of store, and what you get is more of an alcove built into the side of the corridor, which is filled with trash. Just different knickknacks, small items. A little bit like the store on Tatooine that, what's his name, had, only with more souvenirs and more junk that could be antique, but probably isn't, but not so much mechanical generators and stuff. There is some, but a lot of it just seems to be like knickknacks and souvenirs.
And do you
little
rub your
flags
hands
and
Yes.
Sorry, so you don't like new people or droids, but you love stuff.
This is perfect. Oh.
there's a Darth Vader little, what are they called? The
Bobblehead.
bobblehead over in the corner. And,
Can you see if there's some small trinket that may be able to enhance the operation of our ship's weapons or engines?
So what I've got.
and so I should say, and behind the counter, you can see a Trandoshan, which are those lizard-like guys. So there's a mercenary, I believe, in the second movie. Fourth movie. Yeah, so
One of them's a
Trandoshan.
bounty hunter.
Dressed in incredibly gaudy kind of almost like silks and things like that. He looks
Nice.
very refined, maybe with one of those little feathers on the top of his head.
William Shatner for.
Yeah.
That's not
My friends. Come in and try my new wares. You are travelers, I see.
Yes, greetings, Pask.
We're merchants.
Yes, my name is Pask. He starts shaking hands with anyone who'll do it. Yes,
Oh.
yes, he shakes.
Hi.
Yes, oh, he kind of just skips past you thinking,
Are you like, hello?
I'm a diplomat.
oh, I'm sorry, I do not shake hands with droids very often. Usually
My
they
name
are
is Bab.
small.
Lovely to meet you.
Bab. Pask. Yes, welcome. Have you seen my new bobbleheads? He looks at it. Yes,
very-
limited
very
edition.
Do you have any model tanks?
Ah, he
Like
starts throwing
past-
things out of it, like a trunk, and pulls out. He pulls out a little like hover tank from the old,
nice.
yeah, from the old Naboo days.
Lovely.
Yes, it even you see it works.
I
Yes,
love it.
and
I
only
love
for 10 credits.
Oh, sorry, too steep.
Oh, it's under negotiation. Maybe we could throw something else in. My friend does not know how to bargain.
Perhaps there are some ideal parts. We have a ship which could well use some enhancing. Do you have any parts for a...
So
These-
I have a skill, redundant systems, which allows me to make an easy mechanics check, and it allows me to harvest components.
Oh yes,
And I've got
for it.
nobody's
Yeah.
full.
Easy, go for it.
Nobody's full, which means if they're trying, if it's an incoming charm, coerce, or deceive roll from them, it ups the difficulty.
For them trying to
For
charm
them trying to charm,
Oh,
deceive, or coerce
cool.
me.
Cool, that's good to know for
Yeah,
later,
yeah.
actually.
So
Yeah, if anyone else has anything like that, let me know.
I
because
haven't.
that's
Or
good to know.
I shoot stuff.
Good to know for later.
Good to know. Keep it in. Keep it in.
But
lock it in.
every
Keep
yawn
excited,
there is,
yeah.
I think your difficulty goes up.
All right, let's see the roll.
That's called a GM intrusion. Oh, wrong.
Oh, wrong game.
I think that's right.
Yeah, easily.
Nail it.
Yeah.
2 successes and 2 advantages.
And 2 advantages.
he,
One
takes
advantage.
he takes a piece out,
You-
and it makes the piece better.
You go, oh, like this, and if these connect up to, oh my god, it's a
Oh,
working hyperdrive
more duct
multiplier. Yeah, you reckon you've got some things that would really enhance
just
the
Kappa.
Sesame. What's it called? Raven?
Raven.
Sesame Raven.
Good. I knew this would be the place to bring you. Now, Pask,
My friend, you know your machines.
Well, I've been doing this a long time. I'm
Yes.
good. What can I say? I'm good.
Yes, and only for 50 credits.
Really?
Ooh.
50 credits?
Oh, my friend, he's learning this droid. He is learning. He has a learning protocol, I think. How much for this droid?
I'm gonna leave this for you guys to.
What do you think it's worth? Since
I can
decided
do
to-
that,
Would you like to
actually.
make some kind of, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
an appraisal. I mean, that is part of the appraisal, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, that is.
You reckon no one else would ever put those kinds of objects together and actually make a working anything?
Really?
So you reckon it would probably be worth maybe 15?
If he,
15.
Yeah, 15.
One.
you go like
Five.
this, you go like this, and also say, maybe you should just pull them apart, give them back to him the way you had them before.
Sure, I'll do that.
Oh, no hurry, no hurry. Here, it is such a beautiful item. Yes. And what did I say for only 30 credits?
10? 10.
Oh, you have a good chance face.
Yes, I do. As a droid.
It's perfectly still. It's just like,
I steal things. It's like, I can't read you at all.
Makes you a good diplomat.
We will say 15.
All right.
12.
That sounds fair.
Well, your character does not do this kind of stuff.
I'm really excited.
Keep it quiet.
I'm really excited.
No, our friend here deserves 15, which is a good price.
Now you look. He hands you over the credit. Now you look like people who are seeking cargo. Yes, to take somewhere else. Yes.
Yes.
I can't quite remember, but that sounds plausible. I was distracted by the thoughts of a beautiful woman.
Well, we have lots of beautiful women. Well, no. This is a mining.
Oh, you are
This is
so,
a mining cargo.
You are so honest. That is such a rare quality.
There is only perhaps one beautiful woman on board this.
Malapru.
Yes, you have met her before.
I have.
She has something of a soft spot for good-looking people, such as yourselves. But she is a dangerous woman.
Yes, so I discovered. What has she been up to recently?
He glances up. Well, she has made a name for herself as a great governor of this planetary system. Yes, he keeps looking up. A wonderful woman.
Do you notice that?
Say, it is very noisy here. Perhaps we could go into the nightclub next door, where it is less noisy.
I'm feeling like dancing.
Ah,
Are you in
I
the
could
mood?
dance all night.
perhaps I could buy all of your drink.
Yes,
Oh.
As long as they have oil.
to
I'm fine.
celebrate.
To celebrate our
I'm not
new,
sure
our new
droids are allowed
business.
here.
Are you going to be fiddling with other stuff in the back and just improving everything in the shop?
It's tempting.
Yeah, he's
Make
watching
the
you
model
to
hover
see
tank.
whatever
Make
does
the model hover tank hover. Oh yes, it's very good now. I'll take it.
We go into the dance.
You go into the nightclub itself. Now, this is less of a nightclub and more like a dodgy kind of old bar where the music's cranked up to make the illusion that there's lots of energy in the place. But it's mostly filled with miners and cargo.
Yeah, this droid's like, drop the droid.
Yeah, it's right.
Your hydraulics.
Yeah, my lower half is actually moving.
It's all about the base station.
That's right.
He buys everybody a drink and a bucket of oil that you can dip your hand into or something.
Oh, you like this? No more squeaks.
like a syringe or squeeze it into your joints. Oh, it is so much quieter in here. Yes.
I got this. Like, lift up my mask and have it hook it up here so it stays up.
That's good because otherwise the straw
Yeah.
would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, destroying
Tell
stuff.
us. It sounds like you had something to tell us about.
She is a very powerful woman here, and it would be not good to cross her too much. She is very attracted to new people coming in. She is very suspicious.
We've noticed there's a high state of security and
Oh, really? I couldn't imagine why that would be.
this is recent, like just recently this has come about.
I look at him and I
He
go,
looks at you suspiciously.
What is coming in 2 days' time?
you remain to the dance floor, now you're doing the wave.
Do the robot. I wouldn't know what's coming in 2 days' time. Not unless there is some way to loosen my tongue.
We'll put him in your place and let him fix everything in your shop.
There's a bargain roll in there somewhere.
Did you just make a bargain call with all those dice?
I'm going to say difficulty 2, but I'm going to upgrade some dice to challenge dice.
Can I assist him with a charm?
He has seen him behave already.
Yeah.
Display,
Yeah.
so-
Where's bargain?
So, okay, let's say we'll add a boost dice in for that.
It's charm, isn't it? Or coercion?
Bargain, isn't there a bargain?
No, bargain.
There's skullduggery.
Skullduggery
I
and
think
coerce.
Coerce then probably.
Coerce or charm?
Streetwise.
Depends the way you want to go.
Streetwise?
Charm or coercion. It's not really streetwise so much.
So is your will better or is your perk better?
Go charm. What's your
Surely there's a
Presence
bargain.
or will?
Can I sorry, man?
Or will. There is.
Same.
Cool,
do that,
yeah, one
and then can I
difficulty or
assist?
2 difficulties?
Can I assist?
Are you skilled in it or not skilled?
I am skilled in
Do you want to
charm.
upgrade one of his dice to... Yep.
Yeah.
And
And
change one of those purple to a challenge dice. And add in a boost dice because, like what Ben said, that he already knows
That I can do stuff.
Derek's character can...
Yep.
Oh,
And a disadvantage.
No, yes. So, cool, okay. I was going to say, you take strain. Oh, that's
Oh, that's right. I'm not trained in this stuff. I've got a diplomat right next to me. Oh man.
I yawn awkwardly and just go,
All right. It is a good deal. You will come into my store and you will work for a year and I will give you the information.
wait.
Well, the arrangement did not have a duration, so I get to make that part of the bargain.
He will work for you for 1 day.
I'm just like, that sounds like an amazing deal.
Maybe 2 years. No, we will say 2 days.
2 days, sounds fair. Well,
Come on, man. You'll be in like 7th heaven. You know that.
There was a lot of other things that I saw I could do in there, so okay.
you may find some equipment we could find advantageous.
I'm sure I can.
Like weapons mods.
Yep, I can do that.
It is arranged. It is a good deal.
Tell me, Pask, do you know if any one of these ships that is coming in 2 days' time is in any way special?
Well, I can reveal that the Prelemian Haul is in fact coming in 2 days. Yes. It is not a rumor, it is true.
The Prelemian Haul itself?
Yes. That's correct.
The ship.
Do you think
No, it is not a ship. It is a convoy. Yeah, have more to drink. You are good when you drink.
I just go, lock it nearly down and just put a straw in it.
Vala herself has told me this information. I had bartered many secrets to find this out.
Which is the most important ship in the horde?
It depends what you are after.
Where would be...
You see, he's sussing you out.
Yeah. Where would be a good place to keep information?
You are after information, not resources.
Yeah, I seem to remember
No,
that.
because we have my friend here.
Then yes. This is true.
He's not so nervous now. Hey, he's on the dance floor.
Hey!
Oh,
You're
damn
very
it.
used to me now. Thanks so much. Then I can reveal to you that it's agreed for 2 days, yes.
Indeed.
2 days.
2 days is
I
fair.
have this on your honor.
Could he please take a little bit of time to install what he made and we've already made in our ship?
He can
Because
work
otherwise-
nights. He can work nights in our
What?
ship.
What?
Yes, 2 days. Two
Yes, and this is
standard
agreed.
eight
8 cycle days.
cycle. 2 8 cycle
Yes.
work shifts
That one
within
further-
2 days.
Yes. Two planetary days.
Right.
Of
No. You can't work 24. You cannot work for 24
Their days last 3 years. Oh crap.
when you're on this planet. No.
Yes, no, it is agreed. Then I will tell you, the ship you are looking for is M22-6. Yes, this is the ship with many resources, I hear, from a Bothan that was killed and murdered and then tortured.
Did he talk like Sean Connery?
Yes, all Bothans talk like Sean Connery.
how did you?
Was his name Ram?
How do you know this information? Are you with the Rebel Alliance?
No.
No.
The droid.
Maybe I'm going to get you to make a perception roll.
Yep.
Ooh.
And difficulty is 1.
Oh, you're really good at perception.
Yep.
And an advantage.
Yeah,
Cool.
2 advantage.
So 2 and an advantage. So it's
2 success and 1
very
advantage.
successful. And
The door opens and you see 6 security guards will come in. These are the kinds of the old school security with the black helmets kind of thing that come across. Not the
Are
guys
they-
in Stormtrooper outfit, but
Okay.
they're definitely
Are they
Imperial.
Imperial?
You've seen a couple of them around the place. This is seems to be the security for the station.
I go
And
like
they
this.
haven't seen you with the boost, with the advantage. They haven't seen you yet. They're scanning the area.
I just go along and say,
looking around.
gentlemen, we need more drinks, don't we?
No, I'm good. I've got
No,
I've got a
we
bucket.
need more drinks.
What do you mean?
I immediately get up and
I
start
can-
walking out.
Yeah, I just kind of say, we need more drinks. And I look,
Oh my.
do you have a back entrance to your shop?
My shop is more of an alcove.
Do you have a back entrance that we can
Yeah, sure. I
go?
can do that. Yes, I happen to have a little hidden entranceway
We have to get there first.
for the right price.
All right, 6'6" for you. You go.
We will say 3 days' work, and I will show you where the hidden entranceway is.
Do we need?
They're coming.
No,
they're
but
coming
we-
around.
No,
and
but
looking.
we did.
They have a
good.
hidden entranceway. I gave you the hidden
Okay, cool.
entranceway.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
And they want another 3
2
days.
days with the double shifts.
Yes, it is agreed by my disoriented friends. you guys stand up and you're gonna try and make your way. You're gonna try and make your way out. I'm gonna
Can
get you
I-
to make a stealth roll of some kind.
Stealth.
Because I blend in just totally.
Oh,
Yeah.
freaking awesome! It's still.
Stealth.
Fantastic. Just remember, you're only as stealthy as your loudest person.
Okay, that'd be me.
Can
I
they-
got nothing.
hang on, hang on.
Only 1.
Can they all boost my stealth?
No.
Can I boost somebody else's stealth?
So he's the worst.
I'm worse. I'm agility 1. No
I'm going to
chance.
create a diversion, like a distraction, because I
Oh.
look unusual. I'm going
Okay.
to bump into one of them on the way out.
Okay, so you want to distract for these guys?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or I can. No, you're the one that they're looking for. I go along and I get the grenade. I get a smoke grenade.
That's right. You're the lover.
Oh yeah.
I get my-
They wouldn't
I get a
remember. She
smoke
would
gr-
not remember me.
I get a smoke grenade and I just quickly roll it across the dance floor.
Hang on, are we going to do that or are you going to do that? What do you want to do?
We can do both.
Are we stinging out? Are we going to the
You can
entrance?
bump into it, smoke grenade.
Double distraction. Watch. Oh.
I suggested them quickly that I will create a diversion. They will be interested in talking to me, and you object.
I go, yeah, no, look, they'll probably want you. We need you for the mission. Let me take care of
Ticking
this.
by.
Just
We're
get
going
out of here.
Then I get grenade and I just go put it on a 5-second timer and just roll it slightly from the desk, slightly across the floor. Then I stand up and we start heading.
Get you to make a roll on
makes
your.
smokiness.
Is it called ranged light? Is that right? For
Yeah, ranged light.
grenade? Yep, go
It'll
for
look
it.
just like some dance effect.
Yeah, it'll be great. It is a short distance away, so that will be a diff of 1, I believe. I hope. Where are we?
I also get like plus.
Yeah. Where am I? Ranged short 1. Yes.
I've got a strong arm, so I can actually throw it far at the same.
It's only short range. That's all. It's only you're looking for. So if you're trying to go further.
No, advantage.
All right. So you fail. That's a definite. So I'm going to say the advantage is.
The smoke grenade still goes off.
No, I
Goes
think
off at me.
Probably
I think
boss
you
one of them.
fail. I think you fail. So it's got to be. Yeah, that would be success if that happened. So, yeah, maybe.
You set the timer
I
off.
can't go like this.
I'll say it doesn't go off, but you haven't damaged it, so you can retrieve it if you want to.
Okay,
so
I'll-
the advantage is that you haven't lost it.
Okay, I'll just stand up and go get it.
Yeah, sure.
What are you doing? I'm gonna go and walk.
All the players lost with like one roll of a grenade.
I'm gonna go and bump into them.
At least in one of them. Oh, sorry, sir.
Sorry.
You're the person we're looking for.
Oh, indeed. I've been looking for you all my life.
Can I sidle up next to
Yeah.
Rust?
The governor wishes to speak to you.
Oh,
She says that she is looking forward to seeing you again.
oh,
You and, of course, your friends, Android.
oh.
Okay.
I'm completely convinced.
Bobby.
I'm
They're
completely convinced.
so drawn.
Convinced
Yeah,
by.
absolutely.
Yeah, cool,
I
cool.
think she's in love. Maybe she does love me after all.
They don't surround you as a security team. They kind of just, they start to move out, you know,
Okay.
and just if you.
So it's a bit of a sort of a friendly.
Yeah, it doesn't look at all hostile. They
Okay.
don't look like they're setting a trap for you to kill you.
So we all go.
If you want to, yeah.
Oh, no,
And maybe we'll leave it there. That sounds like a good place to
Yeah.
end it.